let's go to duels, and I'm gonna put you through a 1v1, and we're just gonna see, because I genuinely have never fought you in a 1v1, so we're gonna just see how it goes. So this is a basic PvP. I'm assuming you've seen the Dream versus Technoblade 100k duel. It's basically that same thing, but iron armor instead of diamond. So just do your best. Honestly, I'm not gonna critique you at all. And GG. Okay, so now I'm gonna put us in a game, and I'm gonna teach you some dynamics of the game. I just want to know what your general. See, someone was banned for hacking. Oh my gosh, random. Are you hacking? Just click at your best, like you're PvPing me. Just like, let me know what number is it showing. 6-ish? Okay, cool. So you're getting twice my CPS, basically. Keep that in mind. So CPS for when you're fighting me is a huge advantage for you. So this is the sound of me clicking at my normal click CPS. However, when I'm jitter clicking, this is 11 CPS. And this is what I do to wall run and bridge, and how I place blocks faster than I click, like left click for PvP. However, in classic duels, there are 4 different things that you have in your inventory that you keep in mind. All of the toxic, the sweaty people that play classic, they hate fire. They just say don't use fire, and I agree. Like, fire is just dumb. I'm just gonna get rid of my fire because we don't need to worry about that. It's basically, I assume you can tell, it's to burn your opponent, but it's also like a really dumb thing. So what I do when I play classic is I actually sometimes keep my I have my hotbar slots really synced to like how I play. So this I consider a short range projectile. This is my fishing rod. This is my long range projectile, and I have different inventory slots I use for different types of projectiles. So if I'm playing Sky Wars, I would keep my bow and my snowballs in the same long range projectile, and then my short range projectile is just my fishing rod. So that's just organizing your inventory slots so you can get to it. Notice that if I fishing rod you, just run at me. Actually, don't hit me, just run at me. So I'm fishing rodding you, and you're suddenly taking a lot of KB. Or not a lot of KB, you're not being able to reach me, right? So I can just keep you away with the fishing rod. I just lost my fishing rod. Oops. Just fishing rod me and hit me. Just go for fishing rod and hit. I run at you, you rod me and hit me. Rod me and hit me, right? But like hit me with your fist. So switch in between. So hit me with your fist like you're hitting me with your sword. So rod me and then hit me with your fist. Okay. So the fist would be dealing damage, but obviously in this case, I just don't want to die, so that we can, yeah. So go for it. Rod and hit. Rod and hit. There you go. Rod and hit. So keep me away from you by rodding and hitting me. Rod and hit. Rod and hit. There you go. Exactly. Perfect. So you're getting the purpose of the rod. The rod, honestly, is like the most underrated item in the game. And of course, bow is for just bow spam. I think you can figure out how that works. You just shoot the person. And actually, one thing I like to do, and I'm gonna show an example. I like to bow shot and hit because it serves the same purpose. Just go for bow combos. So basically, it's where you bow the person and then hit the person. So go for it. Just bow me, and then as I'm running at you, no, just hit me with the bow. It's fine if it does damage. Just hit me with the bow and hit me with your fist. So you try to do it as fast as possible, like bow shot and then hit as fast as you can. And just go for combos. Go for as high of combos as you can get. And then bow me again. I'm gonna hit you back, but go for another bow shot so that I don't have momentum on you. So the bow shot's breaking my forward momentum, and then you're hitting me, and suddenly I can't hit you back. But you have to keep doing it in an endless cycle, right? So you're limited on the amount of bow shots you get. However, in bridge, bow combos is all you can do. However, here you have a fishing rod that breaks eventually, but not as fast. So fishing rod combos is like the way to go. So do you kind of get those, like the three items I showed you and like sort of their purpose? Yep. All right, cool. Well, now we're gonna 1v1. I don't really have anything. You can pick out your sword. I don't have my fishing rod, so I can't use that. But I'm gonna try and beat you. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep in mind, you have, I think, oh, yes, I pulled it off. What I did there is I just strafed you out, but that's just a totally different story. That's not an item that you can use, obviously. It's just the fact that I have played this game for 5 years and, like, gotten really sweaty. But now we're gonna just do a few fights, and you're gonna strafe cheater. True, sorry. Strafe it's this really advanced concept. It's called hitting A or D. It's the most advanced concept, trust me. I know. A and D. A moves to the left side, D moves to the right side. It's extremely advanced, trust me. Understandable. I feel like I'm not sure like which range, how much you're already familiar with and how much you're not familiar with. But let me know, like if I'm going too basic or I'm staying in the right range. Because I know you just downloaded Java, so like I don't know, but you've been playing the game somewhat. I know of them. Okay, so crits is a really advanced concept. You hit your spacebar. No, so right now, if I hit you from here, I'm not going to actually hit you, but the point is, it'll deal a certain amount of damage. However, if I jump and while I'm in the air, I hit you, I did crit damage to you, right? So that's going to deal more damage. So when we were trading, me and you, we were trading, I was critting you out when I saw the opportunity to jump to the side and hit you. So what I was doing is I was going like this or like that, so that you were still aiming straight forward, but I was over here hitting you from the side while you were aiming over there, but I was also dealing more damage than you were. And actually, that's what 1.9 plus PvP is really dependent on, axe crits, because it just deals a ton of damage. But obviously, CPS doesn't matter. So your biggest advantage in fighting me, however, against most people, this wouldn't be an advantage. But against me, your biggest advantage is the fact that you have twice my CPS. Because when I click, right now I'm getting 3 to 4 CPS. You are getting 6 to 7. Obviously, of course, 6 to 7 is greater than 3 to 4. I know it's really advanced math. But jokes aside, yeah, that's why you want to go for trades more so than letting me go to the side and hit you. Because if we trade in PvP, generally you should have an advantage. However, if I rod you, if I use other mechanics of the game, then I'm going to create an advantage for myself. So let's fight. Obviously, try to use everything I taught you to the best of your ability. Obviously, it takes like years, months to years of training to get actually like of practice to get to a certain point where I wouldn't say I'm very insane at the game, but you know, it took 5 years for me to get here. You're not gonna like learn it in a few minutes, obviously. Let's go. Just go for it. Oh, so right now I'm just hitting you to the side and I'm using the rod to make sure you don't hit me. But however, you are hitting me, so I might have to try and use my sword now. And of course, if you want to, I'm gonna send you my footage, so it's not just you getting beaten up. It's also like you can show me beating you up. You know? Yeah, of course. No worries, man. I got you. We're gonna do sumo. We're just gonna have at it. Go for it. Try to kill me. I'm gonna try and kill you at my best ability. I'm gonna jitter click for this, keep in mind. So I'm getting about not twice your CPS, but I'm getting more CPS than you this time. So I'm assuming you're normal clicking, so you're clicking as any person would when you just lift up your finger and put down your finger, right? Very simple. When you play Minecraft, you click. So normal people, they use their finger joint to create a sort of strain on their finger that allows them to jitter. That's how jitter works. Obviously, you can't learn jitter in a few hours. Jitter is it took me like 5 years to learn how to jitter. So it takes different people different amount of time. But what I do is I actually use my wrist joint, and actually that's not what you're supposed to do. But because I have a weak finger muscle, and that's a whole nother story, I'm a special case in the fact that the reason I click slower than most people is because I have a weak muscle joint. Don't learn to jitter from me. Learn to jitter from an actual tutorial is my point. But I'm going to toss out my sword. Don't worry about the other stuff in your inventory. It doesn't matter. However, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna actually mark this out. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you stand on this first block right here. Just stand on there. In between. Yeah, that's better. In between the blocks. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my W key, run at you, and hit you twice. 1, 2. So you ended up right here. Move away from that block. I'm going to place a block right there. Okay, cool. I'm just marking it. So now stand in between here, right here, where I was standing. All right. So now I'm going to sprint and hit you. 1, 2. So you landed up over there. All right, move. I'm going to mark that spot. All right, cool. Now we'll go to the third one. So I'm going to run at you, release my finger from, and then go back to hitting my W key. So that's what W tapping is. I'm bringing my finger, well, instead of holding down W, I'm releasing it and then bringing it back. And I'll explain why this works in a second. But essentially, it moved you one block farther, which doesn't make sense because I'm doing the same thing, but I'm releasing my W key. Which, why does that work? But the idea behind this is when you hit someone, I'm just gonna hit you for proving a point. Okay. When you combo someone, at some point you just cross paths with them because your sprint doesn't reset. So your sprint stops working. Technically, it's the easiest way to understand it. However, if you lift your finger off of your W key, you constantly have sprint. Is the idea. You have a constant momentum going. So if we're going to go to physics class, momentum is a continuous form of motion, right? So if you want to keep that momentum going, you have to release your finger from your W key. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just tapping W, aggressively tapping W. If I just hold the W, why am I actually comboing decently? Okay, there we go. I cross paths with you. However, if I'm sprint resetting, I'm keeping you in front of me. So that's the idea behind W tapping and why it works in sumo. So you go for it. Sprint reset on me. Go for the W tapping. All right. Yeah. See, if you're releasing your W key, you're getting longer hits. However, I think I did it slightly better than you. Just slightly. Go for the W tap. Also, aim is another thing, but that's not something you can teach. It's just something you just have to learn over time. So see how I'm crossing you, sort of? I'm getting through. Okay, now I'm not crossing you as easily. But you want to hit W and then release yourself from W and hold your sprint key, whatever it is. Oh, Jesus, you're actually learning this far too fast. I almost died there. No, can't let that happen. No. Obviously, oh, okay, you're going for it. You're going for it. Obviously, aim is also another factor, and of course, there's a multitude of factors as to why. But I'm gonna click 3 CPS, which is not advisable in sumo. However, I think I can pull this off. Oh, there we go. I don't know how well you grasped it or not, but just let me know if I'm going too fast, too slow. So now you're trying to make sure you see rods in there. You see that, okay, I know how to use a rod now. Obviously, that's just a learning curve. You know how to hit me with a rod or a projectile like snowball. Obviously, not just hitting people off, but using it to deal knockback, right? And making sure they don't, Oh, speed bridging is another thing I left out. Yeah, we'll get to that. We will definitely get to that. Okay. So, where are you at? I want to come stab you. I'm so tempted to hit you up with the projectile. Here. I'm going to actually toss out my sword. Alright, let's go. So, I am keeping you back with these projectiles, right? Oh, you actually... Okay. I was a little overconfident here with this one. However, I can keep you back. And yeah, you killed me because I wasn't doing very much damage. But that's the point of projectiles. You were still hitting me, of course. So now I want you to try and use projectiles on me. Just use other tools to your best advantage. W tap if you want to. Everything you got, you learned, and apply it. Obviously, Bed Wars doesn't have fishing rods. If it did, that would be a very different game. Bed Wars with fishing rods. I kind of want to do that for a video now. That's a video idea and a half. However, I'm gonna build you a bridge over here, and I want you to use your projectiles, everything you got on you, to deal KB, reduce my momentum, and combo me. This way. Go for it. Kill me. See, there you go. Now I'm not able to get to you as easily. Obviously, it's aim is also another factor, so you're gonna have to actually hit me. Keep in mind, don't spam them. Conserve them, but you know, I only have 8. Go for it. Projectile and combo. There you go. And then of course W tapping is there I go. I don't have health. I tried. Now we're gonna learn speed bridging. Yay! That one is gonna be a fun one. So I'm assuming you just normal bridge, right? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna show you speed bridging. It takes a while to practice and learn. It's sort of like one thing I did to learn. Ooh, we're in a spook. Okay. One thing I did to kind of learn this really easier is I actually bop my head to the rhythm of my speed bridge. It's weird, but once you learn speed bridging, it actually makes a lot of sense. So I'm just gonna stack up and I'm gonna show you. So this is normal bridge, right? Now I'm gonna show you what a speed bridge is. Okay. So, oh, there's a wall. So speed bridge, essentially what I'm doing is, as you can see, I'm shifting. But I'm shifting as I get to the edge. I don't want to fall off. So every time I reach the edge of the block, I'm hitting my shift key. But when I'm not on the edge of a block, I release my shift key, right? So I'm basically, the idea is essentially you're bridging without hitting shift, but and it takes a lot of rhythm to get to where I am right now. But obviously I'm just shifting and unshifting. That's the gist of it. It's actually really simple. You gotta start with the shift key. You gotta start with it. Also, let me toss you this, because this might help. Just so that you don't run out. Alright. Yes, you're shifted, unshift and walk forward, and then shift again. While holding your right click, or whatever, spamming right click. Either one works. You went up. Going up is a different thing. So, actually, I'm gonna show that real quick just so you see the idea. Obviously, I'm jitter clicking for this, but going up is a thing called jitter bridging. Oh, well, GG. Close fight. Also, if you want to, in your video, keep most of my speed bridging, that's probably good. And then I'm going to toss you some blocks. Here, take that, and try and speed bridge. Go for it. Just stack up a little bit and then speed bridge. Alright, there you go. So shift and unshift. Keep that in mind. That's the key. Exactly. While moving and while holding your A and S, or S and D, sorry. While holding your S and D to move. Right, you're still bridging just like you were before, but you're just releasing and putting back your shift. One block! Let's go! One block, you did it! You went up. Alright, I'm gonna show you the really fancy one so that this video doesn't like drag on for 5 years. Okay, this is gonna be a really fancy one. Let's see if I can pull this off. Now that is called a breezely. Alright, cool. I'm gonna go the other way. If I fall off, that's unfortunate. essentially what I'm doing is I'm strafing, and why am I going so far? Ah! Hey! Block collection. That'll go in. Why did I go so far? Jesus, I'm so good at timing. Anyways, yeah. So that's the gist of Breezely. It was just a cool thing to include in your video, but if you want to. However, I don't think teaching you Breezely is probably a not yet thing. However, let's 1v1. Now we 1v1. Now is the fun part. We come to mid in 1v1. Here, I'm gonna try and pull this off. I'm not gonna. Here, actually, you can take this before we 1v1. Take that. All right, let's go. I'm gonna see if I can go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I'm taking a lot more damage than you are. No, so I had faith. I believed. No, me duel. This is the last thing. I almost forgot about this. This is the most important thing. I have. There's no teaching. This is just a duel. We're gonna play everything. W taps everything. This is gonna be fun. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what's going on. I'm just gonna say eat your golden apple and drink your potion. That's all I'm gonna say. But this will just be fun. It'll be very fun. Trust me. Trust me, it's gonna be extremely fun. Alright. Oh, I can't aim. We're gonna pretend I can. Okay. Oh, I don't know why my aim is like gone. Okay, I would advise eating another golden apple. You are losing health extremely fast. Yeah. Also, this is called, I'm teaching you how to fly. Alright. Hey, buddy. Trust me, this is not just for my own personal amusement. This is also... Oh, your helmet broke. You need to right-click your helmet. Alright. Nice. I'm kidding. This is purely for the sake of... beating you up for entertainment purposes. Oh, I'm getting comboed! Oh, Gapple would advise. You're on 11. So I would advise you to. Alright. Ah, there goes your boots. And and you're flying. So the thing that I think I taught you that's most applicable here is W tapping. So I'm using W tapping to get further combos. I'm just releasing my finger after I get like every few hits. Like here, I'm releasing. Here, I'm releasing. And that's allowing me to get like really far combos. Okay. And oh, you ate a golden apple. Oh, your pants. Random, wear pants to the battlefield. Oh, and your shirt. Your shirt. Like, put a shirt on. Alright. So, unlike Sumo, it's not so much aggressive W tapping, it's just like W tapping whenever you feel like it type thing. But like, strategically. Also would advise a golden apple right about now. Would have, I need golden apple right about now. Oh, I'm flying. I'm flying. No, 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 no. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Oh, no running away. There is no escape from death. Death is coming after you. Boop. Hacks true. So that is a thing called combo duels, where it's just insanely high. Cyberbullying, yes. That is in a nutshell cyberbullying. Red Archer. That could just be a video. Red Archer cyberbullying random for however minutes. However many minutes. Also, Red Archer having terrible aim for blank amounts of minutes. Alright guys, that's gonna be all for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Go leave a like, subscribe to Random. Also, if you want to come check me out, you know, hi, I'm here. But yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, and goodbye.